and how it was. Not about product, but the meeting, the first idea.
The first idea.
Yeah.
We know Job, Studio Job, actually, from the Mood Borders magazine. Mood Borders magazine is a magazine that is produced in SLAMP, but SLAMP is has just an advertising page at the end of this magazine. It's a completely not connected directly with SLAMP, and is a kind of tool, is an instrument that we are using to share our culture first. We have an editorial direction on a very, very important design critic, and inside the Mood Borders, we added 2 or 3 times some articles talking about Studio Job. It was amazing, and I was completely curious about the ability of the narrative of Studio Job, to tell stories, to make icons, to play with icons, the irreverence of the studio, the ability to be memorable, okay, with colors, with signs, with symbols, and this was amazing for me. And we decided, in 2016 was a September, to meet them and to represent, after 15 years, a huge masterpiece. SLAMP was the tube. SLAMP was known because of the SLAMP tube. And after 15 years, after Alessandro Mendini, we decided that way, this studio, could be the strongest way to relaunch this important product for us.
Financial Times defined Studio Job as one of the most influential in the world, so you were right. And how it is to take this kind of job, that you are taking a design icon from the 90s and you make a new opening.
First of all, why are you sitting in a comfortable chair and we are sitting on this?
We can switch if you want to. Yeah?
No.
It's not my fault.
Well, I know Alessandro Mendini. He's the guy who designed the original lamp back in the 90s. So, for us it was, and I have big respect for him. He also is an architect and designed quite important museum buildings, for instance, and also buildings where our collections are really well represented in. So
we had a big exhibition here in Poznan 3 years ago. I think that you all remember the Alessandro Mendini exhibition.
So I met Mendini maybe 15 years ago for the first time, and so now and then we send each other an email, or we started off with faxing, and now we're doing emails. He's a very old man right now, but his mind is still very young, and he's a very positive, lovely guy. And so he inspired us. And so when Luca and Erika came along and Roberto came along to work together, it was also linked, I think, to Kibo, to Giovannoni. And we, with that idea, I immediately thought, okay, it's not about even the looks of the lamp, it's more about the historical context. So it was interesting. And we found a way very quickly to combine Mendini and Studio Job in a very respectful way towards each other. And I love the fact also that we could also re-detail the lamp, because it needed some re-detailing. In the 90s is a long time ago. And
we saw a little bit at the movie, yeah.
Well, basically, and the rest went on its own. And now I'm talking to Roberto, Luca, that I really want them double-sided, double-printed, not only one time.
Okay, we'll do double-printed.
God, how can you do that?
We need to take care also about the light. So for us, the technical elements and the light are very, very important.